After my review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S3, I think it is the best Android tablet right now, but it's quite expensive at around $500. There are a lot of cheaper but still good competitors out there. One of the most interesting alternatives is the ASUS ZenPad 3S10, which is a lot cheaper at around $270. It was released last year with a very good build quality, a similar 9.7-inch display and premium features like a fingerprint reader. I already reviewed the ASUS ZenPad 3S10 right after it was released in September last year. While I don't own the tablet anymore, I used the chance at Computex 2017 to compare it to my Samsung Galaxy Tab S3. Let's take a closer look at these two competitors. Let's start with the design and the build quality. Both tablets are 9.7 inches and have a nice design. With the Galaxy Tab S3 we're getting an aluminium bezel, but the back is made out of glass. That looks and feels quite high-end but also attracts fingerprints easily. The ZenPad 3S10 on the other hand has a full metal body. It feels very high-end as well. Thanks to the full metal body, I like the build quality of the ZenPad 3S10 a bit more. It's just over 1mm thicker though at 7.15mm. The Galaxy Tab S3 is a bit thinner at 6mm. Both tablets have nice speakers that are built into the sides. They offer a very nice sound quality. While the ZenPad 3S10 has 2 speakers with DTS HD premium sound, the Galaxy Tab S3 offers 4 speakers that are developed together with AKG. Both offer a nice experience, but the speakers of the S3 are a bit nicer. The ports are very similar. Both feature a USB Type-C port, a micro SD card slot and an audio port. Both also have a fingerprint reader integrated into the home button, so you can unlock the tablet safely and easily. Above the 9.7-inch display are 5-megapixel cameras which can record 1080p videos and are nice for video chats over Skype or similar apps. On the back of the Galaxy Tab S3 sits a 13-megapixel camera though, while the ZenPad 3S10 only has an 8-megapixel camera. Samsung is also offering us the ability to record 4K video, which the tablet from ASUS is not capable of. Let's take a closer look at the displays. Both feature a 9.7-inch panel and both have a very high resolution at 2048 by 1536. Text and icons look very sharp and they are perfect for watching movies over Netflix or playing games with nice graphics. It's a matter of preference, but overall I like the display of the Galaxy Tab S3 a bit better. Samsung is giving us a very nice Super AMOLED display with high contrast and nice blacks. The ZenPad 3S10 has a nice LCD panel, but the one from Samsung looks a bit better. But as I said, that's a matter of taste. Some like AMOLED displays and some do not. Both tablets have pretty good hardware underneath the displays, but we will see a clear winner here. Samsung and ASUS are both offering 4GB of RAM, which is quite a lot. We're getting twice as much internal storage with the ZenPad 3S10 at 64GB though, but the processor is weaker in my benchmark tests. While the Galaxy Tab S3 is shipping with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 octa-core processor, the ZenPad 3S10 has a MediaTek 8176 hexa-core chip. As you can see in my benchmark comparison, the tablets get very similar results in Geekbench, but the Galaxy Tab S3 is a clear winner in Antutu with roughly double the points. I played a lot of games on both devices, including Mortal Kombat 5 and Asphalt 8 Airborne. I didn't notice any problems or lags with both tablets. You are also able to use a Chrome browser with a lot of tabs open without any problems, or edit pictures in Lightroom. But if you want as much performance as possible, the Galaxy Tab S3 will be the tablet for you. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S3 is directly shipped with Android 7.0 Nougat, while the ZenPad 3S10 was released with Android 6.0 Marshmallow. At Computex I already saw the tablet from ASUS running Nougat, and in fact a couple of owners already got an update. That's great. But the Galaxy Tab S3 is newer, so it's very likely that it will get updates for a longer time, especially since Samsung is quite good at providing updates for their high-end models. Both manufacturers customize their UI quite heavily. While Samsung is using TouchWiz, ASUS has their own UI called ZenUI. Which one is better? Well, everyone likes something different, so it's hard to say. On first sight, TouchWiz looks a bit cleaner, but you can also declutter the ZenUI quite a bit. The pre-installed apps are very similar, both offer a Note app for example, both have energy saving modes, and thanks to Nougat both offer a split screen view. It really depends on what you prefer, or you just install any launcher of your choice. A lot of people might be getting the Galaxy Tab S3 because of the included S Pen stylus for handwriting or drawing. But Samsung is not the only one who offers an active pen. In fact, ASUS has their own called ASUS Z Stylus. It's not included, so you have to buy it separately. I like the S Pen a lot, but I never had the chance to try the Z Stylus, so I'm not in a position to do a real comparison between those two. What's quite interesting though is that both offer similar software. ASUS has even something called the air commands. If you look at the technical aspects only, then Samsung is a clear winner. The S Pen does not require a battery and has 4 times as many pressure points at 4096. So if you really want to use the stylus, then the Galaxy Tab S3 is probably the way to go. Both have a very similar battery, while the ZenPad 3S10 has one with a capacity of 5900 mAh. The Galaxy Tab S3 has a battery with a capacity of 6000 mAh. The battery life of Samsung tablet is longer at 12.5 hours though. In my battery test, the ZenPad 3S10 lasted 10.5 hours. The reason for the longer battery life of the S3 is probably the Super AMOLED display. To get relatively comparable results, I always do the same battery test by running an HD video over and over again until the tablet shuts itself off. Brightness is always set to 50%, Wi-Fi is activated, and there's a notification coming in occasionally from Gmail, but no apps like Facebook are installed. Alright, as you can see in my comparison, I think the Samsung Galaxy Tab S3 is the better tablet. It has an excellent display, a very nice performance, and the battery life is longer too. I like the build quality of the ZenPad 3S10 a bit better though, thanks to the full metal body. But as I mentioned in the beginning, the Galaxy Tab S3 is quite expensive. In fact, if you're looking for as much tablet as possible for as little money as possible, I would recommend the ASUS ZenPad 3S10. Sure, you have to make some compromises, but actually not that many. You'll be saving roughly $230. That's my comparison of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S3 and ASUS ZenPad 3S10. Which one would you prefer? Write me in the comments. I'm NJ from mynexttablet.com. Thanks for watching. Oh wait, if you're looking for more reviews and news concerning tablets, please check out mynexttablet.com. I've been covering tablets since 2008 and now with an English speaking blog as well. Bye.